that's the key essence of life. It's about using every day to work to your very best to try and attract as much of this money stuff as possible, so that you can then give it away. You can then use it in meaningful ways. It's not about just having it so you can look at your bank statement and feel good about yourself. It's about attracting money into your life based on what you're actually putting out there, so that you can do amazing things with it, so that you can change lives, so that you can do amazing things. That's what it's all about. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can maximize that to the fullest. And it all starts here. Everything starts in the mind. It's all about your mental attitude. It's all about having a positive mental attitude. And with a positive mental attitude, you can attract abundance into your life in so many ways. Okay, so let's jump straight into it. If you're not happy in your current job, have you considered a career change? I mean, a total career change. For example, have you thought about the construction industry? Did you know that in the construction industry, there are thousands of vacancies? There are thousands of jobs which are in desperate need for talented, vibrant, fresh thinking people to come into it. And you don't have to necessarily have any experience on the tools. The construction industry needs people on the ground as well as people in the back office. And there are so many roles that potentially you could apply for. You may not think you have the skills necessary to land a very well paid job in the construction industry. The likelihood is the majority of people in the construction industry today do not have a degree. However, they're earning middle class salaries. There's procurement, there's payroll, there's accounting, there's finance, insurance, there's billings, there's commercial in terms of project management and project financing. There's a whole range of roles that are available for you if you are a graduate. Or alternatively, get yourself a hard hat, a high vis and some safety boots and rock up to a construction site and ask to speak to the site manager. I'd recommend you go on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, because Mondays tend to be very busy for projects. So I'd rock up, knock on the door and politely ask to speak to the site manager and explain to him that you're willing to work on weekends, because obviously you're thinking of this career change and you want to expose yourself to what it's like to work in the construction business. It may be quite opportune for you to possibly get yourself a CSCS card if you've got the confidence and the self-belief and the determination, and you're willing. Your willingness is the key thing here. Your humility. You're willing to start from the bottom and work your way in. You will probably find yourself in 6 months' time in a completely different career and on earning. Maybe if you're earning 24k in your current role and a bit unfulfilled, you're not happy in your role, you feel like you should be earning more money for the work that you do. If you haven't had a pay rise, or if you're still earning the same money you was earning 5 years ago, this is what I suggest you do. Waste no time. Jump onto Google or Amazon or wherever, buy yourself a hard hat, a high vis and a pair of safety boots. Then rock up to the nearest construction site to where you live and be willing to offer your time to maybe work weekends. So you be the solution to a site manager's problem by you rocking up and saying to a site manager, listen, Mr. Site Manager, hi, my name is Bob. I'm really interested in the construction industry. I'm currently working in this role now, but I'm not very happy there. I would love the opportunity to get some experience of what it's like to work on a construction site. I'm physically able and I'm available to give my Saturday morning or my Saturday afternoon to help you deliver your project on time. Would it be possible for you to give me the opportunity just to work as a grounds worker? I'm very attentive, I listen to instructions and I learn quickly. Before you can receive, you've got to be willing to give up something. Yeah, that's how it works. We're about having a positive mental attitude. Take your positive mental attitude and redirect it to where you want to be. And that is, if you're interested in getting a job in the construction industry and you want to come in at the ground level because you haven't got the qualifications to come in at any other level, then I would highly recommend is no different to an archer pulling back on his bow. The more you're willing to give for free, the more you're pulling back your bow. The more you're willing to work for free, the more you're willing to give. The more you're willing to give without receiving, the more you're willing to volunteer, the more you're willing to offer your services just in return for some experience and some knowledge in the industry, is no different to an archer pulling back on a bow. And the more you give, the more you're pulling back. And once you've reached once you reach the fullest tension, that's when you're going to catapult your career forward. Before you can receive, you've got to be willing to give up something. Yeah, that's how it works. But if you need more information, feel free to holler at me. Follow me, find me, DM me, whatever me.